Hey guys, I'm showing you my latest model. It is the MS-14JG or Gelgoog Jager. If you notice, it doesn't have a whole lot of posability or a lot of parts for that matter, mainly because this is the 1983 Jager model. It's pretty old. It's a year older than I am. But anyway, what I did is, if you notice, I airbrushed him, which this is my first model I've ever airbrushed, so I don't think it's perfect, but you learn as you go. And what I did was I did the typical light red and then dark red. And yes, I realize the center part is supposed to be light red and the cockpit part is supposed to be light red, but that torso is one single piece. Number one, I don't think I'm that good at airbrushing yet. And two, I'll be honest, I didn't really realize it until I put them together. And then I said, screw it, leave him the way he is. And his feet. Well, anyway, he's got the infamous beam machine gun, which I tried to add a little bit of color to. As you can tell, the chrome pieces on it. Even the dial on the scope is chrome. And of course, he's part of the, I think it was like Special Forces unit or something, off of 0080. And I got his unit sticker on there. One thing that is cool about these old 80s models that I wish were in the newer ones, if you notice that eye's kind of glowing. What that is it's a clear piece of plastic, kind of like the color of beam sabers and all that, that you have to actually put in there. And I thought that was a nice little touch to the figure. And even though it is an old figure, it was a lot of fun to build. And what I did here, I used the Gundam marker to detail, which I don't have around me. I was going to show it in the video, but I forgot. And my cat is being rambunctious over there. Knock it off, kitty. She's chasing a moth. Anyway, I tried to get the panel lining, which I don't think it turned out too bad. I think my marker's running out of ink. And what I did with the torso, unfortunately I couldn't find that color in flat, so what I had to do was basically airbrush it in gloss, and then after I panel lined it, I went over it with a dull coat. And I think it turned out pretty good, actually. Turn around, Jaeger. Good boy. And of course, some people think those are thrusters, which is ridiculous. They're fuel tanks pretty much. And then one thing I do like about the Jaeger is how he's got that antenna coming off the backpack, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and you can probably see I painted inside the thrusters as well. Let's see if we can get a look at that one. Yeah. And there's the back of his legs panel lined. And I panel lined the vents. It may be hard to see on this video. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on the screen. But whatever. And of course I painted in there. Panel lined the side pieces. And the skirt is all one solid piece, which I didn't really like that much. So I panel lined it. If you look, it kind of looks like it's individual pieces. I tried to put in a little bit of a thick coat of panel lining to make it look like the skirt is separated. And of course, he's got his boosters and his feet and everything. Which, like I said, for an old model, a lot of fun to build. Because I did quite a bit of shopping around before getting him. And unfortunately, the regular Gelgoogs are ugly as hell if you're looking at the older ones. So is the Goof. But the Zaku's and the Jaeger seem to be okay. I've built one of the Zaku's before. Don't ask me how that turned out, because it was not pretty. But it was my first model I ever painted, so no big deal. But let me know what you guys think about the Jaeger, which is, by the way, my main suit that I use on 0081. So if any of you guys play that, go ahead and look me up under the same name on PlayStation, and I'll show you my Jaeger. He is the man. But this is Zaku Grenade, and let me know what you guys think. Any input, criticism, no assholishness. I know that's not a word, but whatever. and thanks for viewing.